What's up, guys? This is Matei and Ted.
Yep.
Bringing another video from Tech Vitamins. This is a follow-up on my earlier today video on the HTC Amaze. So right now we're going to compare them to the HTC Thunderbolt and the Nexus S, the Samsung Nexus S. And we're going to go through a few categories, and guess let's start at the exterior first. Go ahead and describe your phone real quick.
Well, yeah, I mean everybody pretty much knows the build quality for Samsungs. I mean, you can see the phone is nice and slim, still up there with the phones that are coming out today, as it is almost a year and a half old. But with all Samsung phones, the build is kind of plasticky. Not up there with HTC build quality with some aluminum pieces, but overall it does feel pretty solid.
Yeah, the HTCs do feel a little bit more solid. I would agree. Even though I have this big extended battery on my phone, and there's actually one thing I want to comment on the HTC Amaze. Even though it feels really good. Definitely a solid case. Got that little metallic finish to it, but when you open it, check this out. It's also a lot easier to open than most phones. But when you look at the inside of this casing, it has all the antennas and all the different circuits and the connectors in the case, which I think is going to make it kind of difficult, or not difficult, but it's going to make it pricey when they come out with extended cases and batteries and whatnot, because they're going to have to put all that stuff in there, or they're going to make you spend like 30 minutes trying to do it yourself. So we'll see how that turns out. But that's on the exterior of these phones.
Also make for nice accessory cases if they do decide to change the colors. All they have to do is just make new backs. Allow for a little bit of customization that way.
Yeah, exactly. So let's get into the interior real quick. I mean, there's nothing new that we haven't described already. The Thunderbolt is 4G on Verizon. The Amaze is 4G on T-Mobile, and unfortunately, the Nexus S did not have the blessing of 4G yet. But still. Yeah,
it's a T-Mobile one.
Perform at 3G. And let's see, in terms of the chips, I mean, Thunderbolt and Nexus S both have a gigahertz processor, which are pretty much comparable. The memory on the Thunderbolt is a little bit higher, 768 megabytes, 512 on the Nexus S. But the HTC Amaze trumps both of these. It's got a 1.5 gigahertz dual core with a gigabyte of memory. And the biggest thing that we're both excited for was the new NFC radio chip, which is supposed to be 40% smaller and 90% more efficient. I mean, that's really what kills your battery most of the time, is trying to connect to your service and download whatever you like to download. But if you want to throw in any comments on that.
Now what's what we running into next? You want to see what they all compare to loading up a web page?
Yeah, let's do the web page first.
Right.
So let's all do the stock browsers.
All right. So what do you want to search for? I guess we could just search for Google on all of them, and we'll just pull up the first page.
On Google? Alright.
We're going to Google.
This has never been done before, guys. So let's see what happens. Now it's going to be kind of...
Yeah, it's going to be kind of tough.
I'll do these on three. One, 2, 3. Oh, boo. Alright, well, I don't think we... HTC Amaze was definitely very fast. Mine got stuck. The Thunderbolt did on that damn screen because I have too many browsers. But HTC Amaze should win the race. See, mine's gonna do the same thing again.
Why?
So basically, what we have to do is I want to hit that. You hit M&M.
Alright. And I'm going to
1, 2, 3. Alright, well, you guys judge for yourself.
Yeah, that's pretty quick.
But, by the way, we are on Wi-Fi.
We're all three phones are on Wi-Fi.
I'm not going to bother with 4G right now. So let's go right ahead and get into the Quadrant Test. So just to remind you guys, we did run Quadrant Test on the Thunderbolt and the Nexus S stock, and we got 2115 stock on the HTC Thunderbolt and 2788 on the Nexus S.
Ooh, what happened?
I don't know. But we're running CyanogenMod 7.1.1 stables on the Nexus S and the HTC Thunderbolt. So I got the Thunderbolt overclocked to 1.7, and Ted has the Nexus S overclocked to a 1.4.
Yeah, it goes up to 1.4.
Yep, and the Amaze is going to be at the stock levels. So let's see what we get out of that.
We'll open them up. All right, you get hit.
All right. 1, 2, 3.
Kind of unfair because this guy is still at stock clock speeds, and it does also still have stock ROM and stock kernel. Both of these two phones do have the latest kernel, 2.6.35.13, but both of these phones are running the latest CyanogenMod stable release.
Yes on that, yes, and yes. Alright.
So if you can see, I don't know if this guy will focus, this one is at 2261 for the Amaze. This one is at 2761 for the Thunderbolt. And then the Nexus is at 3332. I'm not quite sure if our camera will focus on that, but those are the numbers.
Yeah, so believe it or not, the phone with the lowest credentials won the race. And, that goes big thanks to the guys that like to keep the Google phones up to date with with the best, more stable software. And, if Google's going to put something out, they're going to put it out. So here's your result on that. And the last thing we're going to look at is the camera difference. Unfortunately, the Nexus S is going to have to stay out of this because it's got a 5-megapixel camera, so it's kind of unfair to compare it. But we got these two, HTC Thunderbolt and Amaze. They both got the 8-megapixel camera, except that the Amaze can record video at 1080p, where the Thunderbolt can only do it at 720p. And other than that, they're saying that the HTC Amaze right now has the best camera in the market on the smartphone. So, we'll check out this video, which was recorded during the day on both. You guys be the judge of that. Now here's another quick video, which was recorded during the night. Again, let me know what you think. And here we got a picture which was taken in a lit room with a lot of light. Again, comparison between the two. And here we got a picture taken in the dark. And you guys let me know what you think. But the Amaze definitely has advantage over the Thunderbolt in the dark. It's like 9-day difference. But so that's all we got for you guys. Subscribe to our page. Thanks for watching. If you got any questions or comments, post them. Definitely we'll get back to you as soon as we can. Ted, you got anything to say?
No, just like you said, subscribe, like the videos, share them. We're always looking for feedback and ways to improve the podcast. So let us know, and thanks for watching.
All right, peace.